Hey guys, welcome to question FM172 of the Further Maths Fortify study guide. Now this question reads, Dylan has opened a savings account to save money to buy his first car. The amount of money in the savings account after n years Vn can be modelled by the recurrence relation shown below. And then we're given this recurrence relation, V0 equals 10,000, Vn plus 1 equals 1.05 times Vn. So, Part A says, how much money did Dylan initially deposit into the savings account? Now, the answer to this question is $10,000. And we can tell that because this value of V0 gives us the initial amount, and we know that he's depositing this amount initially. So V0 is 10,000, therefore his initial deposit is $10,000. Part B then asks, use recursion to write down calculations that show the amount of money in Dylan's savings account, after 3 years. V3 will be 11,576.25. So if we do a few steps of recursion here, so we got V0, we already know that's 10,000. And then this recursion relation tells us in order to go from one value to the next value, we need to times by 1.05 or multiply by 1.05. So V1 is going to equal 1.05 multiplied by our value of V0, which is 10,000. This equals 10,500. After 2 years, 1.05 times, and once again taking the value from the most previous step, so this time 10,500 equals 11,025. And V3, 1.05 times 11,025 will equal 11,576.25. And that will satisfy the question. Part C. Part C says, what is the annual compound interest rate for this savings account? In order to find that, we look up here in our rate. We've got a rate of 1.05. This 1 is telling us to keep our value from before, and this 0.05 is telling us to increase this value by 5%. So the 1 finds the whole value, and the 0.5 finds 5%. So together they say increase this value by 5%. Therefore, 5% is our annual compound interest rate for this savings account. DI. The amount of money in the account after n years Vn can also be determined using a rule. Part I says, complete the rule below by writing the appropriate numbers in the boxes provided. So here, you should have something along the lines of Vn equals 1.05 to the power of n. So our r from our recurrence relation can be used as r in our rule. So Vn equals 1.5 to the power of n times our initial value, 10,000. Part II goes on to say how much money will be in Dylan's account after 7 years. So if we substitute our value for n, a value of n for 7, this will help us to calculate the value of the account after 7 years. And it's also much faster to do than if we were to continue at this recursion and do another 4 steps. We can just go straight to using a rule, and we can get a value of V7. If you plug this into a calculator, 1.05 to the power of 7 times 10,000, you should get an answer of 14,071. So your answer should be $14,071. And we've put two decimal places here, so to show to the nearest cent. Guys, if you have any questions on how any of these questions were done, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.